especially lately, people are like, you might not realize how fucking racist you are.
You?
Yeah.
Saying this to you?
Yeah, to people in general. Like, you might not even know that you are, like incredibly, deeply racist. And an example of that for me is, like with ayahuasca, which is a medicine that people make pretty incredible claims about. Indigenous people have been using it.
Right.
It's a cure for a lot of different problems. But one form of this crazy racism is these people out there, they don't know what they're talking about. They don't know, not like in the West with our medicine that works.
Right.
This is bullshit. This is the delusional thinking of jungle people.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Now, that voice isn't really in my head, but we brush off that stuff. We brush off everything they said, which, for example, is the shamans talk about how some shamans become sorcerers, and they try to kill each other. They're at war with each other. They shoot like darts at each other. They go into each other's dreams and fuck with each other, and we discard that. It's irrational, superstitious nonsense, right? I think that's racism. I think it's like, oh yeah, they live in the fucking jungle. They've got brown skin. They wear feathers. They can't know what reality is. And it's like a really deep racism. It's deep, right? And I think this is in your book. All of these ways of living, we act as though they were like a phase or something, like,
right.
And all their thinking,
right.
all the thinking that life plants are alive, that the universe is alive, that there are entities surrounding us at all times.
Yeah, it was the childhood of humanity.
Yeah. That's what we think, man. And the cost of that is we have abandoned a technology. We've abandoned a technology. It's like if we ran out of electricity and there were fucking phones lying around and people were just like, and they used to believe that these could communicate with each other.
Right. Exactly.
Superstition.
Yeah.
And so, I think that, it's a really important question to ask yourself, which is, am I in the control of a sorcerer? Am I being controlled by a sorcerer?
Right.
And ask yourself that, and you're going to think for a second, dude, shut the fuck up. What is this, fucking Harry Potter? But just ask yourself that. Are you controlled by a sorcerer?
Yeah.
And you probably are, and you don't even realize it. Are you worried about the money you owe the bank?
Yeah.
Are you worried about the money you owe your credit card company?
Are you living in a way that doesn't make you happy, but you feel you can't change it?
Yeah, dude.
And that's
who did
people.
that to you?
Right.
Who told you that? Because what ends up happening is people get a very convincing. So the way the sorcerers look is, they're your best fucking. I'm spinning. They're your best fucking friend.
Yeah.
And they're fucking convincing, dude.
Yeah.
So you get around a really powerful sorcerer, and they will tell you what you can't do. That's one of the first signs you are under the spell of a sorcerer, because they want to control your power. So if you have some idea of something you want to do, whatever it may be, that make music, I don't know, do comedy, they might be like, shut the fuck up. You're not funny, dude. Really? You're going to do comedy? Shut the fuck up.
Yeah.
Well, that's a spell.
Right.
They're casting a spell on you.
It's a spell they're already under. It's a contagious spell.
Right, yes, that's right. They might not know that they're doing the magic.
Yeah.
But it is a power-based form of sorcery. Some of them do know. Some of the way that they do their magic is by pretending they don't know. That's one of the tricks that they do, is because they can be more convincing if they've convinced themselves that everything they do is spontaneous or whatever. So they've like mastered this form of like accidental suppression or something.